MGM and Caesars are both getting sued over the hacking situation. F1 Construction is interfering with several iconic Vegas attractions, and several new restaurants are on the menu to expand to Sin City. We've got all that and more, so get ready for this month's video of Las Vegas news, updates, and rumors for October 2023. The latest tourist numbers show that from the beginning of 2023 through the end of July, an estimated 23.9 million people have visited Las Vegas, which is an 8.1% increase from last year. The average price for a room on the Strip is now $193, a 12% increase, and the average room price in downtown has reached $101, a 6% increase. The Strip has made $5 billion so far in gambling revenue, a 6.5% increase, and downtown has made $522.7 million, a 4.7% increase. The Fontainebleau Las Vegas has officially announced its opening date for December 13th. This comes after 16 years of the project starting, stopping, and changing names along the way. We did our first video on this project in 2018 when it was called The Drew.
That project went bankrupt in 2009, okay? Economy went downhill, just been sitting here now for years.
And then did a follow-up in 2019, another in 2021, and numerous short monthly updates throughout 2023. The Fontainebleau project began in the 2000s and now has its opening date. The property will feature a casino floor, a wide selection of rooms and suites, a pool area, retail, convention space, live music, a club, and numerous food options. AllNet Resort and Arena was in the local news again earlier this month when CEO Jackie Robinson let it be known that the project was still a go. Robinson was given his final extension by the Clark County Commission that was set to expire on September 6th, but no new news has been reported since then. Robinson is quoted as saying, "We have our finances 100% in place, so we're ready to go." The AllNet Resort project was first announced in 2013. I first covered this topic in an update video on December 26th, 2014, and the land looks no different than it did when I was rocking the facial hair. F1 Construction and whether or not the Clark County Commission will agree to pay $40 million in public money to help with the construction are both still ongoing. If you've been to the Bellagio fountains lately, you've noticed that you have very few viewing options to see a show compared to what it normally is. The water feature in front of Caesars is turned off, as is the Mirage Volcano, until December, all due to lights and stands going in for the race. The question of $40 million of public money being given to F1 to pay for construction costs is still being negotiated since it was made public back in June. The new fall display is up at the Bellagio Conservatory and it looks absolutely amazing. The autumn season brings in a variety of red, orange, and yellow colors. The flowers smell as nice as you've ever known them to, and of course, there's no shortage of amazing photo spots to capture moments from your stay here in Las Vegas. The Bellagio Conservatory never disappoints and still remains one of the most popular free activities in Las Vegas. The city of Las Vegas is making progress on its 100 plan for the historic WestSide neighborhood. 100 is an acronym for Historic Urban Neighborhood Design Redevelopment. The plan was developed in 2016 to increase investment in the historic WestSide area. The progress on Jackson Street adds trees, sidewalks, and street lights as part of the goal to ensure all streets in the historic WestSide are designed for pedestrians, cyclists, and motorists. Longer-term plans for the project include adding live music venues, restaurants, and other entertainment facilities, as well as establishing historic landmarks from the Moulin Rouge Hotel and Casino. Boulder City is a small town about 35 minutes away from the Las Vegas Strip that is known for several reasons, including popular boutique shops, highly rated restaurants, not allowing any gambling in the city, and being very close to Hoover Dam as well as Lake Mead. But one of the town's most charming attractions is at Hemingway Park. This park is open to the public, and you can see groups of bighorn sheep there up close in person throughout the year as they come down from the mountain to the park. You used to have to physically go to the park to see, but now the town has installed a 24/7 live feed camera at the park. The city is calling it the Ram Cam and will now allow you to check in to see the wildlife from the comfort of your home at any time of the day. Locals and tourists alike were upset in early September when they noticed that the Bellagio Hotel and Casino was cutting down dozens of trees to make way for the F1 racing stands and lights to be put in place for the race in November. An MGM representative stated in a local news article that trees closest to the water will be removed, stored, and replanted sometime before New Year's Eve, as they are in planters and easier to relocate. MGM Resorts did not respond to specific questions about whether there are concerns about having shade for visitors, enjoying the Bellagio fountains, or whether the company plans to plant trees in the community as part of its commitment to addressing climate change. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department has been in the news recently for the success of its emergency text line. In July of 2020, the department opened up the option for people to now be able to text 911 in case they were in a situation where they could not call and needed to be more discreet about asking for help in an emergency. Since this new option to reach help was put into place, the department has received over 12,000 text messages for service. Since 2021, Metro has seen its call volume steadily decrease and its text volume steadily increase. The department is adding to its staff in October when it expects to graduate a record-breaking 50 new dispatchers to answer calls. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department still has openings to hire more staff members. MGM Resorts and Caesars Entertainment are both facing lawsuits over the ransomware attacks that each suffered recently. Caesars was reported to have paid half of the $30 million ransom to the hacking group. As of the writing of this video, MGM has made good progress but is still not back to its normal operations across all properties. The lawsuits are in regards to the millions of hotel and casino guests whose personally identifiable information may have been compromised. There is no official timeline on when all properties for MGM will be back to normal operations. The Palazzo Hotel and Casino is unveiling a new high-limit room that may be open by the time you're seeing this video. Plans are for it to be open on September 28th, the same night as the grand opening of the MSG Sphere's performance with U2. The room will be a separate addition to the high-limit gaming and slots room that the property already has. It will be located between the cashier's cage and the hotel elevators. From what we've been told by staff, it will be more of a medium limit room where the minimums will be higher than the main floor but not as high as the current high limit room. Numerous restaurants from other major cities across America are in the process of expanding their operations to Las Vegas. 75-year-old Norm's restaurant in Los Angeles on La Cienega will be expanding outside of Southern California for the first time. Chicago eatery Portillo's confirmed that they are looking to expand their restaurant operations to Sin City, but have not signed a lease for a location yet. And Junior's Restaurant and Bakery from New York is looking to grow its portfolio to 6 locations when it opens up here in the Vegas area. The Luxor Hotel and Casino is building a playground for adults that is described as being dropped into your own game show. Guests will enter the 14,000 square foot attraction on a slide. The attraction called Play Playground will be located on the atrium level of the property, where it will feature tactile games for everyone like puzzles, word games, a bounce house, a Velcro wall, and memory games. The daytime will allow children, but at nighttime this attraction is for adults only. Although the playground is designed with social media in mind for guests to capture these moments of teamwork to share, the attraction is not designed to utilize video games or other forms of digital entertainment. The focus is on solving puzzles and overcoming challenges in a group dynamic. One company rep stated, "We want people to put down their phones and have fun with others in real-life experience." The course is estimated to take about 90 minutes to complete, but there is no limit on how long you can stay. A popular store in Las Vegas named Mario's WestSide Market is expanding from its original location to a bigger location in a vacant pharmacy. Mario's has been in business since 1997, serving an area of the Vegas Valley that is known for being a food desert. The local business, known for its fresh fish, will now have a more expanded market, a larger kitchen, bakery, and deli counter. Mario's currently employs about 45 people but is looking to hire 20 more employees to help with the growth of the new market. Labor Day weekend was a big event here in Las Vegas, as it usually is. This time, though, it was not just the holiday travel crowd making the news. During the floods experienced in the Vegas Valley, a Good Samaritan named Arturo Castrejón rescued an elderly homeless man on Bonanza and Pecos who he saw was being swept away by the strong floodwaters from the recent storms. Castrejón, who does not know how to swim, was awarded a key to the city by Mayor Carolyn Goodman for his heroic act. As one life was saved, another life was given when several Las Vegas firefighters did more than their part on Labor Day by helping to deliver a baby girl while on a call for service. We will now rapid fire some more updates before diving into the rumors section. The Venetian recently changed the name of its sportsbook to Yahoo Sportsbook after partnering with Yahoo Sports. Circus Circus is investing $6 million into building a new amusement ride called SpongeBob's Crazy Carnival Ride that is set to open in winter 2023. Several Clark County schools have had to cancel classes for the day due to a lack of teachers and staff. The hot air balloon outside of the Paris Hotel and Casino received a facelift. Magician David Blaine has moved from Resorts World to the Wynn, Stoney's North 40 is returning to Santa Fe Station this year with country music, line dancing, and a mechanical bull. Treasure Island was doing some renovations on its boardwalk in front of the property several days ago. Mount Charleston is still facing major repairs in the aftermath of the recent flooding. An Ed Sheeran concert was canceled at the last minute due to a structural safety issue at Allegiant Stadium. The Raiders lost in their home opener to the Steelers. The Golden Knights preseason is underway with a shaky start, and the Aces, as we have come to expect, are dominating in the early playoffs. We'll kick off the rumors section with a new social club coming to Las Vegas. New York-based social club Zero Bond is rumored to be opening up a location on the Strip at the Wynn. The members-only venue states on its site that we will only accept members that display a high level of integrity and demonstrate an ability to contribute to our Zero Bond community. Upon submitting a formal application, the membership committee will review and render a decision on acceptance after taking into account all aspects of the person's character. Membership cost is several $1,000s a year, plus a one-time $1,000 initiation fee, and annual price does vary by age. As a follow-up to a rumor we published in March of this year, Venetian and Palazzo have officially started charging for parking. This comes as the MSG Sphere has now been built and will be hosting large events. Locals do receive 3 hours for free. No word yet on whether or not active duty military or veterans will receive complimentary parking similar to MGM, Caesars, and Hard Rock properties. Wynn and Encore are next up on the charging for parking list here in Las Vegas for properties on the Strip. This comes as no surprise with the construction of the MSG Sphere and the fact that the Venetian and Palazzo next door also decided to begin charging as well. Wynn and Encore did charge for parking several years ago after MGM properties became the first to do so, followed by Caesars properties. However, Wynn eventually rolled that decision back. We do not expect a rollback this time. Wynn is being more generous with locals though by offering them 4 hours of free parking. Another rumor to follow up on from a previous video here was Sahara's high limit room expansion turning out to be true. The property has currently blocked off the entire slot section of the high limit room for construction. The cashier window that was next to the high limit room is blocked off as well, since that is where the room will be expanding. No word on how many machines the new room will have once it opens in December. The high limit table games and video poker machines are operating normally during this construction period. That will do it for this month's Las Vegas news updates and rumors. Thank you for watching. We will see you next month. I am Jacob.
This is my life in Vegas.